Hello again, Pipers. Well, I made it home. Didn't really think I was going to get a video in today, but I really wanted a pipe, so why not do a video as well? I found some Samuel Gawith Best Brown flake in my stockpile here, and that's a straight Virginia. Thought I would talk about it a little bit. This stuff's pretty good. I bought a tin of this at the Chicago Pipe Show this past year. So I've had it, probably 7 months or so. It's a quality straight Virginia. It actually delivers pretty well for just being straight Virginia. It has some of that natural sweetness that we're all looking for when you're smoking a Virginia. Yeah, there's nothing added to this. Some lights and some medium browns, really. It's not overly dark. You get a yeah, you get the definite hay, grass. There's not a whole lot really as far as a tin note to it. Not a whole lot comes out, but it smokes pretty good. It's in the medium strength category. I think just the way it's cured, it kind of notches it up a little bit. Pretty sure it's steam pressed before it's aged, so that might actually contribute some to that. I think that kind of brings out some of that natural sweetness that you get. I was reading the reviews. Some people were actually comparing it to the full Virginia flake, but it's a little similar when you're smoking it, but not really. You definitely can rub this out a lot easier than the full Virginia flake. Full Virginia flake's a lot more, it's got a lot more moisture to it, but I also think it has more flavor to it because of that. I think the oils in that contribute more flavor to that, smoking that than to this. I like the full Virginia flake better than I like this, but this is good. I give this probably a 2.75 out of 4. Which that's in the range of what I ordered again. I probably would when this is gone. If it doesn't completely like slip my mind, I would probably order more of it. Like if I can't get a hold of something else that I'm looking for and this is available, I'd grab it. It's pretty good. So, I know I said I was going to talk about Capstan Gold. I'm going to do that on this next trip. Leave tomorrow. Not sure if I'll hop on and get a video done tomorrow night or not. I may try to. I'm going to also look around, see if I have any more straight Virginia blends that I can take with me. I don't think I do, though. And I'm not sure I'm even going to order anymore. So I think this series is kind of coming to a close for me, and I'll close it up with probably my 5 favorites that I tried. and maybe give them away in a gaw. I'm exhausted today. I didn't get much sleep last night. I had to get up at 3:30 in the morning just to get to the airport to get back here today. I've done nothing but unpack and do laundry for this next trip because I didn't have that done, and try to get that packed. And yeah, I'm going to try to catch up on sleep tonight if I can. I think this is going to be a somewhat stressful week because this is a single trip job, and usually those are stressful because they tend to try to cram more than what should be getting done in a week. But I don't really know that till I get there. So, but I think that's how it's going to be. So I went from mid 70s yesterday. It's upper 30s here today, Northern Illinois. Now we're heading to Dallas, which will probably be around 80. Should be interesting. Been dealing with all that too today. Making sure I got the bus ticket. Checking in for the flight. Starting to think I should have came back a day earlier than I did, but stuff burns pretty cool, actually. Not harsh at all. I mean, it's a just very mellow, enjoyable smoke. I don't think I could like make this a, steady part of my rotation or anything like that. But I haven't actually had one for so long now. I don't know what I could put in it. I could tell you one thing about the Orlando area. It is a terrible area to try to drive, to try to get around in. Absolutely terrible. For the one fact, like half of the people on the road are just like you. They're tourists, and they have no clue where they're at or how they're basically going by their GPS, and you could tell how people drive. They cut you off. I mean, you could tell they're kind of lost, and then they figure out where they're trying to go. It was pretty stressful, actually. And I wasn't even really doing the driving. My son was, but he was losing his mind every time we got out on the road to go somewhere. Kind of felt bad for him, but I told him, I said, "Look, dude, probably most of these people are just like us. They don't know where the fuck they're going. They're trying to follow their GPS, and there's so many interchanges and stuff you'll get on, and you're immediately having to cross over to get off. I mean, it was happening a lot. So we're missing turns. It was pretty stressful. That was about the only bad part of the weekend, though. And that's not even prime time. Right now, it's slow there. I can't imagine being there like in May, June, July. I don't think I'll ever experience it or try to. And stuff's pretty expensive just because of the area you're in. You're right there in the Disney area, so like everywhere, it seemed to me, was kind of hiking up their prices a bit. Just a heads up, if you're thinking about taking your family to the Orlando area. But SeaWorld was pretty awesome. Got in there for free because the son's in the military. Well, both sons are in the military, so they get free passes every year. So that was definitely worth going to. First time ever being there, and it was pretty cool. Another annoying thing, the hotel, they really had the only designated areas they had to smoke were like basically out by the parking lot, standing out there by the parking lot. That drives me nuts too. They had a beautiful patio area. You could relax. No smoking. And they got cameras everywhere. And I didn't try to have enjoy a pipe there, because I knew somebody would be out, because they were actually, that's the one kind of nice thing about the hotel, the resort, whatever you want to call it. They actually did enforce rules pretty strict. They had the usual hot tub rules. No children under 13. Never been to a hotel where they actually enforced them, but they did here. Parents kept bringing their little kids in there, and they kept right on coming over and kicking them out. Which was fine with me. I kind of had somewhat of an exchange with one of the parents, because they were like, well, this is stupid. I said, not really. They have these rules for a reason. Well, what reason is that? I said, because I basically live out of hotels and I see how it works. Kids are in and out, in and out. They're jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out, and they end up getting hurt. And the parents aren't going to take responsibility for that if their kid gets hurt. It falls back on the hotel for not enforcing the rules. They didn't like that, but it kind of boggled my mind. You got a water park over here with 50 different things for these kids to do, but they want to sit in the hot tub and splash around and just drive adults crazy who are trying to relax. And the parents get pissed when they're told their kid has to get out. Yep. Anyway, thought I'd give you a little bit of my weekend. So I'll probably finish this pipe, finish enjoying this pipe, finish my packing, maybe have a cigar later on tonight. Hope everyone's Monday is going great. Till next time, keep them lit.